What is going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. In this video we're going to be answering one simple question: is vlogging pointless? Now, this is a question that I've been asking myself for a very long time, even more so when I first started college. But before I answer that question, I'm going to tell you why I started vlogging in the first place. So growing up, I've always been into videos, whether it would be movies, TV, or just YouTube, and I always appreciated the high level of quality when it came to productions. I was always fascinated with behind the scenes videos showing how directors and actors and cameramen were able to manipulate their gear and produce high quality content. I always got this sudden rush of happiness when looking at camera gear and looking at the behind the scenes process for movies and TV, and I still get that same feeling of happiness when I'm working on my own projects, whether they be big or small. And when I finally upgraded from my phone camera to a real camera, I was ecstatic, and I was just so overwhelmed with joy. So now we're going to take a little detour from my childhood and fast forward to my sophomore year of high school, where the vlogs all started. So I was a very independent kid. I mean, I had friends and I was super social, but I never really told anyone about me, and I never went out of my way to explain myself to people. And even to this day, my friends don't know too much about me, and it's not personal, it's really just how I was raised. I never saw a real point in explaining my entire life to someone else, even if they are a close friend. And trust me, if I've told you anything about my personal life or my childhood, you're one of like 5 people that know about that. So anyway, yeah, back to high school, I obviously talked to people and I was very willing to talk, but at some point I felt like I needed to express myself and have people understand who I really was without having to talk to them, and that's where the vlogs came in. So I vlogged pretty much everything from big events to track meets, team dinners, pep rallies, regular days at school, and some stuff in my personal life. Now, this gave people a way to get to know me without me having to actually talk to them, like I said. And as I got older, I wanted to stick with it because I wanted to see the progress over the years and just see how much has changed. And as you can imagine, a lot has changed since high school. Things have gotten so much better, and I feel like I'm actually at a point in my life where I have control. I always felt really held back in high school, held back by some people and many other things, and it really got on my nerves. I hated the feeling of having all this potential being restricted for one reason or another. I've always been willing to push past my boundaries and try new things, but there's only so much you can do when you feel like you're constantly being pulled back. And so my advice for people who are still in high school or college or whatever is to just stay away from all that negative energy or people who make you feel held back. Now, looking back, I wish I had said some things to certain people and done some things differently, and it's not that I regret my actions in high school, it's more of the thought of what could have been. But like I said, I feel like I'm actually in control of my future, and it just feels good. For the first time, I'm not concerned about where I'm going to end up because I've been putting in the work for myself instead of fearing over some all-encompassing issue. So back to the main question, is vlogging pointless? Well, yes, but mostly no. First off, I think that being a college student kind of prevents me from vlogging frequently. Even with online classes, it's hard to find time to make a video. I spend most of my days being busy, and when I'm not busy, I'm usually hanging out with friends or just sleeping. So with that being said, I think vlogging is pointless in the sense that people who watch your videos will probably just treat it as another piece of content, no matter how many hours you spent editing or how much effort you put in. Plus, people just have their own lives the majority of the time, so it's not really anyone's fault, it just is what it is. On the flip side, I think that making vlogs is something that you should be doing for yourself, whether it's for seeing how much progress you've made over the years or just for fun. Making videos just makes me happy, and even if the video isn't positive in nature, it just feels good to get any thoughts or emotions out of my head and onto a screen. The fact that I'm a video major in college definitely skews my opinion towards vlogging, but you get the idea. With all of that being said, I digress. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, and if you did, consider giving this video a like and subscribing for more content like this. I really like making these talking videos, and I'm going to be making more in the future. With that being said, take it easy, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.